Hey everyone, Stitch Underground here. Stitch is my name, and making reviews and other videos is my game. So, I have a bit of a confession to make. I think Sonic 1 is overrated.
Boo! You stink!
Yeah, I know, but I just think it's overrated. It's not that the game is bad. It's not. But it's not the best either. So, how can I be a cold-hearted jerk? Well, let's take a look and find out. With that said, this is Sonic the Hedgehog 1. The game was released in 1999 for the Sega Genesis, and as we all know, it was a massive hit. And well, you know the rest. Sonic the Hedgehog's story goes as follows. Bad guy takes animals, good guy needs to save animals, good guy wins, and bad guy loses until sequel happens. The story is plain and simple, but sometimes that's all you need. The game is a 2D platformer with enemies to kill and rings to get. If you get 100 of them, you get an extra life, and if you get 50 of them, you get a chance to jump through the secret ring, but only if you don't miss it. If you make it into the special ring, you get a chance to get a Chaos Emerald. It's hard, but if you get all 6 of them, you get the good ending, and Super Sonic. The bad ending is still good, it's just Eggman has all the Chaos Emeralds. The game itself is very iconic. You all know Sonic, you all know Eggman, and you all know the robots that he makes. You know the music, you know the zones. It's a very iconic game. Okay, let's get the bad stuff out of the way. This game is advertised in an interesting way. While yes you do, you only go fast in 3 zones, and while the zones are very fun to play, the rest are just okay. Yes, the platforming is good, but the game was advertised to go fast. And while I agree it is nice that they changed it a bit, but I do think it should have been advertised in a different way. Because when you bring up Sonic 1 to a lot of fans, normally they say it's the least good or fun out of the classic games. I had a poll asking on Twitter saying I think Sonic 1 is overrated, and I asked what you guys thought of it, and for what you all said, good or bad, was very reasonable. So yeah, the zones, while not all fun, but still can be entertaining to play. The one level that I hate that everyone else hates as well is, say with me everyone, Labyrinth Zone. Some say that this level is the best way to describe the badness of Sonic 1, and I do agree. But hey, if you like this level, good for you. But I also agree it is a very bad stage. I am happy that this wasn't the second stage. Also, to go back to the poll I did, my friend SonicFan66 described Sonic 1 in the best way, and personally, I agree. You can tell it's the first game, and there's a lot to be improved, and thankfully Sega saw this, but as it is on its own, it's okay. Yes, the platforming is good, Sonic moves in a good way, and the game is functional. It is a good game, but there are problems with it. And my biggest issue that it was advertised wrong. Yes, it's fun and good. Because it was advertised wrong, it's hard for me to see what it's trying to be. And that is trying to be a successor to Mario. I know Sonic's catchphrase is gotta go fast, but there's only a little bit of that in the game. And the rest is just platforming, so it's having a hard time saying what it wants to be. But it was an interesting change, and because of that, it makes it unique. There's a good side and a bad side, and I'm okay with that. Okay, now with that off my chest, let's get to something else. What I like is, after a lot of platforming, you are rewarded with speed, and it's the best feeling in the game. Speed is something you earn, and when you get it, it's awesome. The game can be pretty difficult too. The game is known for its difficulty, but it's a nice difficulty. It's hard, but fair. Well, sometimes. You have to time your jumps carefully or you will die, and there's a lot of that here. This game is best to be played safe, sadly. Sadly, you just can't go fast whenever you want. You have to take your time. Now, if this was some other game, I'd be fine with that. But because it's Sonic, I'm not. Again, this game wasn't advertised right, and that's a shame, because if they were to fix a few things, this game could have been great. But it's just okay. Okay, that's all the bad stuff. Now, what's good about the game? Well, a lot. First off, the zones. Each one is unique. They all have their own flavor and look, and also the details are cool. It's a pretty game to look at for sure. And because of that, a lot of the zones are iconic, especially Green Hill Zone and Labyrinth Zone. But that's for a different reason, and you can guess why. Also, the bosses are fun. They're easy, but then they get harder as they go on. But overall, the bosses are good. They're cool, clever, and unique, and I like that. The game also has power-ups, and yeah, they're fun. Also, quick note, the enemy placement can screw you over sometimes. Just saying. Also, just let me say, this game looks beautiful. It really pushes the Genesis to its max, and it's awesome. It all looks unique, and it adds this interesting world to it, and I like that. The last thing is the music. What can I say that hasn't been said before? It's great. Green Hill Zone is so popular it makes everyone's ears bleed, the gold theme is iconic, the drowning music is a gamer's worst nightmare, and so on and so forth. It's the same for the sound effects, they're just iconic. It brings a nice charm to the world, and I love it. Overall, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is a good game, but it has its flaws. It was advertised wrong, and there was not much speed, but it's still fun. The music is awesome, the game looks great, and it is fun to play at times. The story, while very simple, but it's good. And there's a lot of work and love that was put into it. Sega had an idea, and they saw it through. But little did they know that this blue hedgehog was gonna rule the world, at least until its downfall. But from where it started, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, while overrated in my opinion, is still a pretty good game. It's not perfect, for sure, but I can definitely see why and how Sonic became as popular as he did. It is good, but could be better. But as what it is a pretty good game. For what it is anyways. There are flaws, but I'll take what I can get. As a start to a series, it is pretty darn good, flaws and all. With that said, I give Sonic the Hedgehog 1 a 5 out of 10. With that said, Stitch Underground is my name. Making reviews and other videos is my game. With that said, I'll see you all next time everyone. Now if you excuse me, I have some more videos to do.